YouTube channel called Love Sundays, run by a solo camper named Shan, often showcases peaceful outdoor adventures across the UK. But in February 2024, one of his trips took a darker turn. That evening, Shan had parked his van by the roadside near a wooded area before heading off to explore. After spending some time in the forest and preparing dinner back at the van, he decided to take another evening stroll. By nightfall, he settled in, going to bed around 9 p.m. Hours later, at roughly 3 in the morning, things took an unsettling twist.
All being well, I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
The car's just pulled up, and it sounds like they're walking around the van.
A car pulled up nearby, and the sound of footsteps circled around his van. When Shan cautiously pulled back the curtain, the figures outside immediately retreated to their car and drove off into the night. At first, it seemed like nothing more than a strange interruption, but the next morning revealed something far more disturbing.
Right, well, I think we should at least go outside and see how miserable the weather is. My door's stuck. What the actual... See that? So here's the... It's obviously just people wanting to talk about and just be funny, I guess, but how dangerous is that, locking someone in their van? Let me check the back door. Well, there's nothing on this one because they wouldn't be able to tie it to anything, would they? There's no way they could have done.
The side door of his van wouldn't open. Upon closer inspection, Shan discovered heavy zip ties had been fastened tightly around the handles, effectively trapping him inside. Why anyone would want to lock a stranger inside their vehicle is uncertain. Perhaps it was an attempt to steal fuel from his van, ensuring he couldn't intervene. Or maybe it was a hostile local, unhappy with campers stopping in the area. Whatever the motive, it left Shan shaken. Fortunately, he managed to cut through the ties and continued his journey unharmed. To this day, the true reason behind that late-night visit remains a mystery. Was it simply a cruel prank, or something with darker intentions? A YouTube creator named Ian, who has been posting videos for nearly a decade, usually shares lighthearted content like daily vlogs and late-night adventures. But in early 2024, one particular experience during his stealth camping trip left him deeply unsettled. On January 18, 2024, Ian uploaded a video recounting what had happened just 2 days earlier in Palm Springs, California. That night, he had chosen to spend the evening stealth camping in a McDonald's parking lot. For those unfamiliar, stealth camping is when someone stays overnight in a car or tent, in a place not meant for camping, often trying to remain unnoticed. While it can sometimes be exciting, it also leaves the camper completely exposed to anyone passing by. Ian had done this many times before, even in challenging conditions like heavy storms and desert winds, so a quiet parking lot felt harmless in comparison. But this time, he couldn't have been more wrong. As he settled in and began drifting to sleep, the silence was broken by the sound of someone aggressively tugging at his car door handle. Alarmed, Ian quickly sat up and saw a man standing directly outside his passenger door.
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What are you doing?
The most unnerving part of the encounter was that the stranger remained completely silent, ignoring Ian's attempts to get some kind of reaction.
Hey, bro. What's up? What you doing, man? Ain't weird, bro.
Sensing danger, Ian stayed locked inside and immediately drove to another spot within the lot, hoping to put some distance between himself and the stranger. But only minutes later, he noticed the same man pacing around the area, seemingly searching for his vehicle. Realizing the threat wasn't over, Ian decided to leave altogether, relocating to a different part of the city where he was finally able to rest safely through the night. The man's motives were never revealed, and Ian never shared further updates. Some have speculated he may have been mentally unstable or under the influence, which could explain his silence and odd behavior. Others believe his intent was far more sinister, possibly attempting to break in, rob, or even harm Ian. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: his calm decision to stay locked inside and drive away likely prevented something far worse. The mystery remains. Was this simply a confused passerby, or a deliberate predator who chose the wrong target? In March of 2025, a camping YouTuber named Daniel Mark Brown set out on a stealth camping trip in the woodlands surrounding Austria, England. His plan was straightforward: hike along one of the many local trails, then step off the path to locate a secluded spot where he could remain unnoticed for the night. It worked even better than he expected. Within a short time, he had found a perfectly hidden area to set up camp. After dropping off his gear, Daniel went to a nearby river to prepare a meal before returning to his chosen spot. By the time he made his way back, dusk was settling in, and the once busy trail had begun to empty. With the forest quieting down, he finally felt at ease, ready to wind down for the night. But what happened next shattered that sense of calm. About 90 minutes after falling asleep, Daniel was startled awake by the sound of cracking branches nearby.
I've 100% been spotted. Right, I'm trying to keep calm and keeping calm. I'm almost too scared to breathe here. I think a dog or something just came in.
The noise was quickly followed by the sharp beam of a flashlight cutting through the trees, aimed directly toward his position.
Oh, that's right. They're looking straight at me. I am trying not to panic.
Inside his sleeping bag, Daniel hesitated, unsure of what to do. Peeking out, he saw the flashlight's beam still fixed on him, but whoever held it made no attempt to speak or reveal their presence.
Hello? They haven't been about. I haven't seen a single light now for maybe 5-10 minutes. I don't even know. I've been just trying to keep as calm as possible, but when they walked off and the light went out, I don't even know which direction they were, but somewhere in that direction. I'll forget it. Let's just go.
Moments later, the light clicked off, and the figure silently disappeared back into the woods without a word. Shaken and unsure of the person's intentions, Daniel quickly packed up his belongings, deciding to leave the area immediately. But the way the individual had behaved, remaining silent, cutting off the light, and vanishing into the trees, suggested something more unsettling than an innocent passerby. It's possible the person was simply a late-night hiker or someone walking a dog who became startled upon realizing someone was hidden nearby. Yet the possibility of a darker motive can't be ignored. They may have been trying to approach Daniel unnoticed, only retreating after realizing they'd been spotted. Whatever the truth, Daniel managed to exit the woods without encountering the stranger again. But the eerie silence and unexplained behavior left behind an uncomfortable question. Was it just a coincidence, or did he narrowly avoid something far more dangerous that night?